Limbic system and behavior. It means marginal because structures are found in the inner margin of the upper brain. It includes 8 structures and is generally involved in emotions, memory, motivation, and learning. The structures of the limbic system are the pharynx, cingulate cortex, thalamus, hippocampus, amygdala, mammary bodies, olfactory bulb, and hypothalamus. The thalamus involved with all senses except for smell. It means inner chamber. Amygdala responsible for fear responses. It means almond. Hippocampus is responsible for long-term memory information. It means seahorse. The limbic system is responsible for a lot of important functions such as fear responses, memory formation, and sensory processing. Broca's area is located in the left frontal lobe and is associated with production of language. Reckon's area is located in the left temporal lobe and associated with understanding the meaning of words. In Broca's aphasia, person appears to be searching for a word yet can't produce it. In Reckon's aphasia, speech is fluid but lacks coherence. The speech contains circumlocutions and nonsensical words. Broca's aphasia is loss of structure but retention of meaning, problems with elements of speech and inflect and coordinate, capable of forming meaningful but not in fluent utterances. Reckon's aphasia is loss of meaning but retention of structure, problems with basic meaning of verbs and nouns, capable of forming fluent but meaningless utterances. Structure of the neuron. Neurons are the basic cell that make up the nervous system and which receives, sends messages within that system. Parts of the neuron are dendrites. They are branch-like structures that receive messages from other neurons. Soma is the cell body of the neuron responsible for maintaining the life of the cell. Axon is a long tube-like structure that carries the neural message to other cells. Glial cells are gray fatty cells that provide support for the neurons to grow on and around, deliver nutrients to neurons, and produce myelin to coat axons. Myelin is the fatty substance produced by certain glial cells that coat the axons of neurons to insulate, protect, and speed up the neural impulse. Neuron communication. Axon terminals are branches at the end of the axon. Synaptic vesicles are sac-like structures found inside the synaptic knob containing chemicals. Neurotransmitters are chemicals found in the synaptic vesicles which, when released, has an effect on the next cell. The synaptic gap is a microscopic fluid-filled space between the rounded areas on the end of the axon terminals of one cell and the dendrites or surface of the next cell. Receptor sites are holes in the surface of the dendrites or certain cells of the muscle and glands which are shaped to fit only certain neurotransmitters. Reuptake is a process by which neurotransmitters are taken back into the synaptic vesicles. Enzyme is a complex protein that is manufactured by cells. Ions are charged particles. Resting potential is the state of the neuron when not firing a neural impulse. Action potential is the release of the neural impulse consisting of a reversal of the electric charge within the axon.